the Mario, bounce for the Metroid, bounce for the retro gamers and we make noise. Bounce for the Contra, bounce for the MK retro gamers. We will have it. This is our day. Bounce for the Mario, bounce for the Metroid, bounce for the retro gamers and we make noise. Bounce for the Contra, bounce for the MK retro gamers. We will have it. This is our day.
What's up guys, Gemma here and back again for another video, and today is the big reveal. The big reveal of the new games room. And if you've been watching this channel for a while, or if you were on my Instagram last Sunday, you would have known that this room's been carpeted and everything took 6 hours to clean out and 6 hours to put back. Everything is in its place now and you guys are going to get a good look at absolutely, well, as much as I can physically show you. Now in the cards, I just want to say that there will be additional videos to pad this specific games room tour out, as there are games that are stashed away in various boxes in this room, because obviously storage is an issue, as many of you are aware. Gamers always have an issue with storage. So I'm going to show you additional videos such as like the entire Super Nintendo collection, which is out, but my Game Boy, original Game Boy collection, which is all boxed away, and various other bits that will literally complement this video, so make sure you guys take a look afterwards. But for now guys, I've talked enough. I'm going to show you around this room. Let's go. Right guys, so let's start with these three shelves. I always get asked where I buy my shelves from. These particular ones are from Argos if you're in the UK. They were $29.99 at the time. I think they've gone up in price significantly now. Now you'll know that in the previous games room, if you look at previous videos, you'll see where things were arranged. These shelves were on that side of the room and these shelves were all split up, and I wanted consistency. And this is just, I just want to say this now, none of these are in alphabetical order. I do not have the time and I buy way too many games to be faffing around, so that's probably my only disadvantage to this games room. But what I did want are these three shelves all next to each other, and these three shelves to be specifically for games only, rather than me putting like game guides on there, little figurines on there. So you will see on B-roll additional, well, you'll see the entire shelving unit, and I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really nice and it fits in this part of the room absolutely perfectly. There's a tiny little gap there. I've got a couple of posters and I put my tripod down there, but I think this is a really nice thing to see when you walk in the room. I mean, it really does look great. No complaints whatsoever. I was a little bit scared initially that the three wouldn't fit in this cove, this part of the room, but it does, and I'm really grateful. And as ever guys, I want to know what you think, so let me know in the comment section. Do you think it looks nice? And again, for those that will say you need to alphabetize it, again, this room took 6 hours to put back together, and I've been at work all week and me and Jess have just been working flat out, so I put all this back the other day. And you know, my Super Nintendo stuff is my pride and joy. Again, there are videos to show my entire Super Nintendo collection. We're going to take a look at the unboxed collection shortly. N64 stuff here and here, PAL and NTSC. We've got the Mega Drive, the Master System, the NES, got the SEGA SATURN down here, obviously loads of PlayStation. I tried to kind of link up at the very least the grey labels, the platinum as they were called back then, and the black label stuff. And then all along the bottom, we got GameCube, we got original Xbox, and again you'd have seen these shelves on B-roll, and then PlayStation 2 along at the bottom. So I think it looks really nice. There are some exceptions. There are some Game Boys down here and my two 3DS's, and you may have seen them already on the top. There's the 3DS XL NES version and the Luigi version, so they're in their cases just down here, and probably the only exception to things that aren't actual games on the shelf. So I'm really stoked with it. I'm going to show you, like I said, everything, so stay tuned guys, don't go anywhere, and don't forget to crack them thoughts below and hit subscribe. Alright guys, so I've just dipped behind the camera. You'll see some close-ups of the Super Nintendo games, both NTSC and PAL. that are unboxed in that corner, but I think this looks like really nice. Again, there's a little bit of painting to be done over there, but I will show you this in a little bit more depth right now. So this is the corner here, a bit of a weird angle, but you'll see some additional close-ups on B-roll. I've got some Amiga games down here, all cased up. You'll remember these if from back in the day, if you were in the United Kingdom, these classic Amiga cases. I certainly do. So that's a little bit of nostalgia right there with the Amiga. And then there's obviously some boxed N64 controllers, some Japanese SEGA SATURN games actually, which I think a subscriber sent me these in the post. So just a couple of random games. And then these are really nice. And again, if you want to see additional pictures, guys, follow my Instagram right here, and there will be additional pictures on screen. So these are just little random pins that, again, you don't really see on camera. You don't really see a great deal. But I'll try and take these out. There are pictures, like I said, on my Instagram, so I'm not going to go into it too much. But I think somebody in game gave me these. These are the Zelda ones right here. But just to give you an idea, in case you're not familiar, little things like that, just the kind of 4 pins to commemorate the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. So I try and keep everything as neat as possible, and that's why they're down here, because they fit just perfectly. And do you guys remember the Choose Your Own Adventure Super Nintendo stories as a kid? I used to read these quite a lot. I think this particular one is from the States. Choose Your Own Adventure books, absolute classic. Guys, we're going to take a look at the streaming setup. There's more to show you, so don't go anywhere. Alright guys, so we've got the cubes. Now originally, a couple of years ago when I bought these, they were specifically for consoles, but because of space, I've had to fill it with other things. And again, along the bottom, which you'll see on B-roll, I've got a ton of guides. It's double-road, and there's a couple of retro magazines as well. Not retro gamer magazines, they're in a separate part of the room, but just random retro magazines. And again, I've just had to make the best of a situation whereby space is really tight in here. But I think it looks really nice. The Pixel Pals really add a nice accent feature in the evening, because I do light everything up. I've got a lava lamp, there's my Pac-Man lamp over there, there's mood lighting on the wall over there. Again, it just illuminates things really nice, but I think I'm definitely going to go in for some more Pixel Pals. They just kind of keep releasing them, and there's some really cool ones coming out. I saw an Akuma one last weekend, and there was a Super Mario World one as well, so I'm definitely going to be getting them, because again, adds a really nice feature at night. Now my PS4 and Xbox One collection, Wii U, Switch and Wii, they're all downstairs. So the only PS4 game I have up here is Destiny 2, because I'm streaming it later. Oops, I'm going to hide that back there. And this, by the way, this is signed, this is the original Tomb Raider, signed by the original core development team way back in the mid-90s when they developed this for the SEGA SATURN and the good old PlayStation 1. I think I met them last year at the Play Expo, so I'm pretty proud of that. It's a kind of nice prized piece there in the collection. And then obviously on the top, I think a lot of gamers do this, just kind of power boxes up in a reasonable order. And again, that's what I've had to do for space management there. So super stoked, guys. Again, I'll put more stuff on my Instagram, so make sure you hit follow. And I'm really looking forward to reading your thoughts in the comment section below. So let's keep going. I'll show you more stuff. So this is my arcade cab. There are, I think there are 400 or 645 games in. I've completely forgotten. But this is custom made for me. I chose the Final Fight marquee at the top. And as the PAL Super Nintendo is my favourite console, this was deliberate with the PAL Super Nintendo colours there, and then just the blue and green accents. I have additional kind of ball tops there to change if I want red. And I wanted pink and yellow as it's my favourite colour, but red was the only colour he stocked that was close enough to pink, even though it doesn't really match at all. So again, I have done plenty of videos about this, so go and kind of check my channel, check out all different videos, and you'll see more stuff on this cab if you wanted any information about it. But I love it, super happy for it. Unfortunately, it's on my ottoman at the moment, which has stocks a load of cables in, surplus kind of controllers, because I don't really have anywhere for it, which is a damn shame. But I keep it covered with loads of kind of rags, so it's really dust proof. This is when I've got it covered. And again, guys, if you have a cab, let me know what kind of cab you have and where you've got it from, because it's nice to share that information, I think, with the community. This thing is really loud, by the way. It is so damn loud. And whilst it's not like the best made cab in the world, there's a few flaws that I've noticed. I really love it, and it's super functional, guys. And again, all hail the arcade era. So this is my streaming setup, guys. Sorry for the light here. My PS4 Pro and my original PS4. Again, there is an unboxing of this on my channel. I'm keeping my original PS4 because it's my original and I love it. And again, over here, we got some storage boxes. And when I said with the original Game Boy stuff, it is right in that bottom pink box there. So that's super cool. And wires are, again, are a gamer's worst nightmare, but I think I've done a decent job to cover them. Again, there's lots of wires, excess retro gamer magazines in here, my Xbox 360 stuff. I have the original Akira film cells, so if you're familiar with my channel, you would have seen them. And then my gaming PC. So if you want some PUBG streams, I've been doing a lot of those. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to stream this week, but I will be back this week now this room is sorted. And the remainder of my retro gamer magazines are right under here. This is on a hardback guide, by the way. It's cleaned regularly, so dust-wise, there's not a great deal of dust concerns. And my Super Scope is right there. This is my kind of Gorilla Pod with my light on, which will sit right here when I stream, right at the back there. So that's super cool. This is my 21.5-inch iMac that I edit on, and I think it looks really nice, guys. So again, oh, check this out as well. Got my custom TheGebs24 PS4 controller, which is actually really cool. I don't use it though because I just don't want to wreck it, and I already have 3 controllers, so that was merely just a showpiece. Boom arm on the back with my headsets on. Just handy storage stuff, really. So yeah, this is, by the way, this is number 18 out of 1,000 printed. Beyond Two Souls, went to the midnight opening of that and got that poster back in the day. So yeah, guys, that's the streaming setup. Again, I'll link in the cards my gaming PC. There'll be more information about that and the entire setup with spec in a video in the cards. This is Jess's side. She works from home, iMac, MacBook, things like that, all set up and ready to go for her. And then on the top of her shelf, she does have some games right at the top there. She doesn't play them as much, but they are right there if she does, you know, want to kind of dive onto the Game Boy or the PS4 Slim, which is in the bedroom. So yeah, this is the other half of the room. It does double up as an office, so it's quite practical. And actually, guys, I don't think I've shown you this. My Borderlands stuff right in the corner, again, that has an absolute, let me just focus on it, that has an absolute ton of wires, cables, and just general cool storage in there with my Game Room mascot, so that is pretty darn sweet. So guys, there we go. You've seen the room. I'm going to plaster more pictures on social media this week because I think there's loads that you may have not caught. The Spectrum Vega's up there, but you would have seen it again on B-roll. Again, PS4 stuff downstairs. Unfortunately, there's just a few more bits that I can't put out because, well, I just don't have the space. But nonetheless, thank you for watching. A lot of you have been asking me how this has been going on across my social media all week. It has been crazy hectic. It's been highly stressful, actually, but I'm glad it's done now. So thank you again, guys, for the support. It's absolutely awesome. I hope you're having an awesome day no matter where you are, and don't forget to punch that like button and smack that subscribe button as hard as you can, and stick around because there will be some streams. I will post a link in the description to stream schedule and video schedule, so please take a look, guys. But for now, have a beautiful day. My name's Gemma. Take care. See you soon.